This is the making of Shoreline Mafia, the Rob Vicious episode. Rob was born in LA, but moved around a lot when he was young. Moving from state to state had an effect on Rob, and in a way, it shaped his personality at a young age.
I grew up in West Adams, Los Angeles, California, but I moved around a lot though too. Like in the middle of middle school, I moved to Memphis, West Memphis, then high school, I moved to Huntsville, Alabama. That was like the last place I moved though. And then I moved back here. So, but yeah, mostly though, I'm mostly from West Adams though, honestly. Or anything. So, the first time I moved, it was cause, my parents just split up on some random shit. And, my mom just took me, we went on a fucking trip and I come back from the trip. My mom's supposed to be picking us up and she got all my shit in the van. We driving in fucking Memphis, Tennessee. So that's how that first one went. And then the second one, it was just now my parents are just on both different sides of the country. So I'm just going back and forth type shit. So that was the consistency of that. I don't remember the year, but I was 12. So that's from 12 to 15. And when I was 15, I came back. It was I'm permanent LA. In Memphis, it was just I was just confused because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was fuck everything, honestly. That's what life was like. I didn't like shit. I didn't want to meet no family. I don't want to be nobody's friend. It was fuck everybody. Honestly. And then back here, and then to West Memphis, Arkansas. And then there I got the same mindset. Still fuck everybody. Then back here, and then Huntsville, Alabama. When I get there, just now I'm in high school, so I'm growing up. And I'm on my bullshit ages and ready to just do whatever. And that's exactly what the fuck was going on. I don't listen. I never listen. Honestly, I just always did what the fuck I wanted. I always did what I wanted. I wasn't stupid though. I'll go to school. I'm gonna go to school and I'm gonna do all the work and shit. I'm gonna pass every test, but I'm gonna go home. I'm not doing homework. I'm about to see what the homies is doing. And I'm on bullshit. Period.
What's going on in your life? What?
That made me want to be like that? To tell you the truth, it's just, there was always something wrong. I can't even pinpoint it. I was thinking about that shit earlier before you even came, honestly, just on some random shit. But I don't know. I couldn't even pinpoint it. I don't know. It was just always so much shit going on. And I was always left in the blindest shit. So it was just fuck it with everything. Fuck it.
Music was always important to Rob. And when he discovered that you could download mixtapes online, a new world opened up for him.
What the fuck was I listening to? I really don't remember. I was listening to just regular shit. Honestly, I don't know how to categorize that, but regular shit that a middle school kid listen to, shit that's on the radio and shit. But then not even, yeah. Then towards the ending of it, it was just fuck the radio. I'm about to see what live mixtapes and that piff and shit is talking about. And that's where I just found whoa, what the fuck 808s? These snares up, this shit kicking right now. Trap music. What, this nigga talking about cooking dope, but live cooking dope for real. Oh, I like this. He talking, oh, okay. Yeah, and that's just how I just phased into that. And it was fuck the radio music. They sugarcoating everything. This shit just keeping it raw and uncut. That's how I like it. Cause I don't like bullshit. I like to be straightforward with everything. So my sister was the biggest Gucci fan I ever knew, right? So off top, that's what drove me there. So I'm just boom, I gotta download every Gucci. Who featured on Gucci shit? I gotta download everybody that's featured on here just to see what they talking about. Cause they talking about the same shit he talking about. And that's just how I just got into that whole little just aura of music. And it was this shit is beautiful. I love this shit. It didn't have no filter. It didn't give a fuck for nobody. It was just the streets. It was no love for nobody. It just was all uncut right there. I like this shit. Shit. Honestly, what I always liked the most was the drops, the DJ shit. That shit was just sick as fuck to me. It's a nigga, it's you kicking it with somebody. And they're hold on, you heard that shit? Nigga, start that shit over. And that's how I felt when you just listening to a tape with DJ drops on it. Like, that shit hard as fuck. Like, you hear trap, DJ, Trapaholics. It's like, oh shit, this has gotta be a banger for sure. Trapaholics on this drop. Nigga, my hard drive, it had like over 700 mixtapes from live mixtapes for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I used to just listen to it. Like, I wasn't just a fan of just one album. Like, I used to just listen to all that shit. That's why I say I ain't got no favorite rapper. Like, a lot of people could rap. Everybody could rap, bro, but can't everybody make songs, though?
While living in Alabama, Rob catches a case and ends up on probation. He decides to visit his father and devises a plan to get off probation by telling his PO that he wants to move back to LA.
After freshman year, because at the summer of freshman year, because I was on probation and I was really coming out here just to visit my dad. But I was in my head like, maybe if I tell my probation officer I'm gonna stay down here, he's gonna let me off probation. And it worked. So I just stayed, like, fuck it, I'm gonna just stay here. But yeah, 'cause honestly, I thought my dad had hated me, because before I moved, bro, I burnt the house down. So I was like, damn, well, maybe I need to just stay away from him. And that wasn't even really the case, but just for me being a kid and not speaking my mind on that, that's just what I'm gonna think that my dad is feeling, you feel me? But that's not the case. He's really like, damn, he just left me. He burnt the house down. He probably thinking like, damn, my son don't love me. And that shit was just, I don't know, bro. I was confused, bro. I was doing too much bullshit when I was a kid. And that shit just made me feel like everything was my fault. To be happy, for me, I gotta stop getting other people's problems. So that's what I'm gonna do. So fuck that shit. So coming back from Alabama, I'm like very hip to serving. Just getting money, period. I'm very hip to it. Each and single way. I know how to hit a lick. I know how to serve some dope. I know how to manipulate. So I'm good. I'm coming back here and I'm thinking in my head like, you know what? I just went to middle school. All of these people, I know they're very green to this shit. Like, and don't know what the fuck. I'm about to put everybody on. Boom, start getting people high. Now you buying drugs from Rob. Boom, passing. We all getting money. Manipulating. Get you money. And that shit was working like a motherfucker. To where it was just like, fuck school. Because they had fucked me out of credits from the year before in Alabama. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was from jail or from the alternative school that I lost credits. But I had straight A's the whole time in Alabama. That's why I was so mad when I got back. Like, nigga, fuck school. I just did all that for it to be washed down the drain. I'm for surely not finna just keep doing this shit over and over. I'm not stupid. So that's what made me just be like, fuck school, I'm giving up. It's over with. We're about to find a way to get some money and have fun doing it.
And what was that?
Everything. Everything. You can fucking imagine, bro. I really don't know where to start. Like, I was just really a grown ass kid. And I was always around grown ass men, so I always thought the shit that I was doing was okay. The shit's not okay. I was always with grown ass men. Like, I used to sit under that tree right there. It's just now growing back. They had cut it down and I was pissed off. I used to sit under that tree right there and just get money. And so much shit happened on this block with just crackheads and just people I know. And I just seen so much right here, just on this block. Motherfuckers and died. Like, motherfuckers get robbed. I done robbed motherfuckers. Like, so much.
Rob is a good student, but he isn't happy at school. He realizes he isn't learning anything he can use, so he decides to drop out and focus all his energy into music.
All right, so the summer after 10th grade, they sent me a letter and kicked me out. And I had to go to Dorsey. That's my home school. When they sent me that letter, I was like, bro, I can already see myself dropping out. But I'm going to still try it out. So when I go to school, the first semester, I go to school. And I think, I get like straight A's basically. Second semester, I done found out how to ditch school. Like, it was literally just a hole in the school. I'm like, I'm out of here. On gang, I'm not coming back every day. If I come to school, I'll come and just get bored. And the whole thought that I can leave and not get in trouble just come across my head and I'm going to do it. And that just turned into every day. So it's just where I'm not going to school no more. And then they checked me into a continuation school. I go to the continuation school and I'll sit down for like 2 hours. I swear, I would sit down for these 2 hours and complete 3 classes like that. And I just turned into, I'm not going to school no more because it's too easy. And I got in trouble for that, got kicked out of the house, and it was just like, I'm never going to school. Like I wasn't learning nothing. Like there was nothing to learn. And not saying that I'll know everything, but teach me something that I should know and not some shit that you want me to know. Like everything I was learning at the point in the end of high school was just like, bro, I'm not going to use this in my everyday life whatsoever. In the profession that I'm in, it's not happening. What's fucked up is when I got kicked out of school, not kicked out of school, when I dropped out of school, the day like I officially dropped out, and we had a meeting, I was like, what you gonna do? Like, I'm gonna make music. And I know they thought that was the funniest shit, but I'm just like, I was never the type of nigga to tell anybody I was a rapper or anything. And that's why a lot of people I know right now, they'd be like, damn, bro, I didn't even know you rap. Cause I'm not finna throw it out there. I'm gonna show you. Like, that's the type of person I am. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you, cause I don't like talking. Cause when you talk about it, it don't get done. And like, if I'm gonna sit here and plan something out, it's not about to get done. But if I just have it in my head, I'm about to do this, it's gonna happen. And it's gonna happen exactly how I want it to. And it's never failed.
At the age of 10, Rob started making beats. It took some time for Rob to find confidence in his ability to rap, but he knew he had talent, even if it was really raw at first.
I was making beats when I was like 10. I started making beats when I was like 10 because of some dude my sister used to talk to. And I thought it was cool as fuck. And I just started getting good at that. But I was always quiet until I was really quiet until I was like 18, but I was just quiet. And then I ended up just being in the house for a while when I was on house arrest when I was 15. And I was like, I'm about to rap on one of these beats. And I did it. And that's the first song that I ever made. I bullshit you not, as LA Flockers. The only thing that's different is the verse, but the hook that was the hook. Like that was the first thing I ever wrote. At first I didn't have no drum kits or nothing. It was just plain Fruity Loops. I just had Fruity Loops sounds, Fruity Loops instruments, and I just was like fucking around on it. Like, boom, make you a melody off the citrus. Make you a fake drum pattern with just the Fruity Loops kicks and snares and shit, and just boom, put it all together in a song, and you got a beat. But honestly, I had the trial version for like a whole last 2 years before I learned how to get the crack version of the shit. So I had to save them by like recording the beat instead of actually saving it to where I could come back to it. That shit used to be lame as fuck too, but that's what got me good at making beats, cause like I can't come back to it. So I'm gonna have to perfect this as much as I can. You know how like you got that friend you never want to let down or nothing. You don't ever want to see sad. Like you don't want to see him sad and shit. I just never wanted to be that homie. So I used to be confused. Like, is these niggas telling me my music is good because they don't want to let me be sad and shit? So that's why I never told nobody I was rapping for real, because I used to be like, maybe these niggas is lying to me. So I'm just keep this to myself. But then after a while, people was really telling me like, oh, this shit is good. This is good. So I'm like, maybe I could do this shit for real. And I just started really listening to myself more. And it was just like, damn, this shit's pretty good. I would just like, I'd text the homie like, what's your email? Let me send you something. What's your email? Let me send you something. And that's the only way. And they'd be like, this is tight. Or you need to work more on this. You need to do this. It was like, I take it serious off the bat. Like, this is what I do. But before even dropping mixtapes and shit, I just really went to work. Like, I just really started rapping. I started making more songs. And after a while, I just had a gang of songs to where I could drop a tape. And then I dropped the tape. First tape I dropped was in like 11th grade. It was called Flocking Season. It's on that Piff. It's kind of cool. It's not the best, but it don't just suck ass.
Rob starts working on his first project. He records at home, which doesn't sit well with his father, but Rob doesn't care. He's doing what he loves.
I was doing a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to be doing around the time. So it was like real mischievous. Everything about it was just real mischievous, honestly. Like from the recording to the studio vibes to what was going on in the studio, it was just real mischievous. It's like a lot of shit that a 16-year-old shouldn't have been doing. The studio's my room, right? Alright, so I've always had a habit of having like at least 7 friends over at a time, knowing that my dad is not okay with this shit. but he's home. So it's about 7 of us in the room. I'm trying to tell niggas be quiet. It's hot as fuck or it's cold as fuck, cause it's always either or in my shit. And niggas smoking weed, not supposed to be smoking weed. Popping pills, not supposed to be popping pills. Doing just drugs and just going up. In and out the house, making serves, all type of shit. It's going up. But I'm recording. I'm always recording though. I was always making music. That's one thing anybody that know me could tell you. I was always making music. But that don't mean I wasn't doing nothing else though. But I was always making music. And shit was like my outlet. That was the only thing that made me feel good about anything. Like, honestly, I could make music and not even, like, I could drown everything out. And it won't be there. Like, it's just me and the music. I don't fucking hear anybody else. I don't feel nobody else. I don't see nobody else. It's just me and music. That's how I feel to this day when I make music. That's how I express myself. I don't know. Everybody got their drug. Music is just mine. Like, that's why, like, I don't really like drugs. Like, I can do drugs, whatever, but I'm not a drug addict. I won't just sit here and just get high. Like, I want to feel good and get high. Like, no. We could turn the speaker up and that's gonna make me feel as high as I can get. Honestly. So that's how I feel about music. Like, that's my drug of choice.
Rob is taking rapping seriously and starts to see that as he continues to work hard, there's a payoff. And he starts to get better and better.
It was never like less serious taken than it was. Like, that shit didn't hype me, break me, or make me. I still kept making music the same way. And I just kept getting better. That's what was hyping me the most. Honestly, I was getting better and better and better. And I was like surprising the shit out of myself. Like, God damn, you could do this? You could do this? You can make yourself sound like this? Like, damn. That's what hyped me up. Like, fuck the buzz and it was just self-motivation. Honestly, the whole time it was self-motivation. Like, and I never wanted to quit. Like, ever. Like, whether anything, I never wanted to quit. The only thing I feel like with music, the only thing I ever wanted to get out of it was people to hear me. Like, other than that, it was never about money. It was never about shows or fans. It was just people to hear me. Just hear me. Like, bro, my heart stopped before, bro. And I, like, was climbing into the light. And before I got to the light, and this was like, nah. Wait, I'm here for something. That's what I always felt like. I'm here for something. It's the reason why I'm still here. It's the reason why I haven't ended up like the people I grew up with in jail, dead, or smoked the fuck out. I'm here for something.
To understand Rob is to understand that what drives him isn't the money or the fame, but this calling of greatness. It took a near-death experience to prove to Rob that he was meant to live for a reason.
Bro, I was smoking synthetic weed, bro. Spice, K2. I hit that motherfucker like you supposed to hit it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Niggas be rolling blunts out of it and all this extra shit, taking a little tiny. I hit that motherfucker how you supposed to hit it. And I've never hit it how you supposed to hit it before. And boy, I looked at the mirror and the mirror turned into 30 mirrors. And then I look at myself and I turn into 50 myself. And then just black. And then my sister said like I was like talking like a demon and then throwing up some nasty shit. And then I just stopped. And then I don't know, I woke up in the hospital. And I just had a gang of shit in me and I'm like, whoa. Like literally just like that. I'm like, whoa. Bro, I was like in middle school, my nigga. I was in fucking middle school, bro. And then my sister tell me like, you know, you got to tell your dad, right? That's when I like manned up and start like accepting responsibilities too. Like when she told me that, I said, you know what, you're right. And then when I got home, the first thing I did was tell my dad, like, you know what, like such and such just happened. And we might get a hospital bill behind that shit too. And he wasn't even mad just because I told him the truth.
So you think you learned a lesson from it?
Mm-mm. Don't smoke K2. Don't smoke K2. And the only reason why it wasn't like a lesson to be learned is because I didn't do any, like I didn't go against what was right, you know? Like if I wouldn't have said something, then it would have been a lesson to learn, like say something next time. But I just was like, you know what? I need to be responsible of my actions because nobody put a gun in my head and was like, smoke this or do this, you know? So Like, I know I'm not here forever. Nobody is. Like, this shit could be gone a fucking minute I hop out this car. Like, just on some real nigga shit. But I'm not ready. So, I'm willing to fight for my life right now. Like, just on some real shit. That's why I'm strapped right now. That's why nobody's gonna play me right now. Because I'm gonna fight for this motherfucking life on this side until I'm ready to go. I'm not ready to go. My mission not done.
Rob is rapping for some time now and connects with Phoenix. They both respect each other and decide to collaborate. And Phoenix becomes the first rapper to rap on Rob's beats.
The first person I ever collabed with was Phoenix on some real shit. Like, that was the first rapper outside my community that I was like, I want to fuck with this nigga. Until this day, I still fuck with, like, I only like rappers that's not really popping. So I like putting people up on game, like on some real shit. Like, I'll get a rapper that's not even get a rapper. I'll find a rapper that's from, like, say, just like another area in LA. His music hard. I'm gonna put up on game on how this music shit is, just even coming into it, when you in it, and just how to handle it. Cause ain't nobody gonna do that. That's one thing I noticed, like, being in this shit. Everybody will tell you how to get to the top. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do when you get there. So, but I start collaborating when I was able to open up more. And, like, when I knew myself more, and when I was able to, like, speak and hold conversations, that's what got me to collaborate. And when I was able to do all that, people was loving me. So it was like, damn, maybe I should really start speaking more. So my homeboy Gato, he showed me a song Phoenix had called Vice City. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Nigga, this hard. He said, oh, this Shoreline Mafia. They from Hollywood, da da da. I said, this is sick as fuck. I'm about to hit bro up on Instagram. I hit up Phoenix on Instagram. He hit me right back, and we kicked it the next day. And we just been cool ever since. That's my boy. That was like the first other rapper to start getting on my beats for real. And that shit was always hard as fuck. Like, it just be always some creative ass concoction going on with me and Phoenix. That shit was crazy. Like, we got some crazy ass old music, honestly. Like, just different ass styles, flows and shit. So we just smoking, drinking lean, listening to beats, and just turning the recorder. It was easy. Like, it wasn't no stress behind it. It didn't feel like competition. It didn't feel like you was trying to show out for the next nigga or prove yourself. Like, it was just like art, you know? That shit was beautiful. It was really a collaboration of art. That's like the key to making actual songs and like actual music, art. So I said earlier, like, everybody can rap, but everybody can't make a song. Like, if you really think about it, even the artists that you would say that, like, aren't the most best artists, they made it here because they was just having fun, you know? On some real shit. They was just having fun. They wasn't looking for no money out of this shit. The motherfuckers that look for money out of this shit be the motherfuckers who are already on top. And that's why, like, a lot of niggas' second album be weak as fuck, because they just want the budget, you know? For the next advance. Just on some real shit.
Rob connects with the rest of Shoreline and joins the group. They work on their first project, and after the release, they start to become stars in their own city.
I met Jeezy through Phoenix and Kato just from being around, and yeah, that's just how that was. That shit wasn't nothing too deep. Just like you be around. I don't know. That's the thing. When people say it's a small world, it is. Like, whatever scene you in, that's the scene you in, and you're gonna keep seeing them same people, regardless if you on that scene. Like, Shoreline Mafia had, like, it was like already establishing a fan base, and then Jeezy was like, Jeezy and Phoenix was like, bro, like, niggas is hard, like, and it'll be a bomb ass collective. We like slowly becoming superstars in our own city. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Oh, you heard about me? Oh, you like this song? Whoa, shit, that shit was crazy. Like I said, bro, like, I've always tried to, like, I'm anti-social, not anymore. I'm trying not to be anymore, but it's like anti-social. So, like, becoming, like, a popular person was hard as fuck because everybody wants to talk to you all the time. Everybody want to be around you all the time. Everybody wants to do shit with you, wants you to go out. I'm not that nigga. Before I just like to be on the block and just do me and do me. That was it. All that other shit was out.
Shoreline begins to blow up, but Rob remains grounded. The labels start calling, but according to Rob, he knows part of the fame is just a facade.
Shit, ain't no difference, bro. That shit a facade. That shit is bullshit. That's what the fuck people got fucked up. I promise you, that's why the world fucked up. That shit is a facade, bro. These rappers be lame ass broke niggas on the gang, sleeping on the next nigga couch. They don't even rap. They just got a regular job. I swear on God, bro. This shit a facade, bro. I hate that people make music to get money. And that's what make them look popular. That's what make it look so fucking cool. Man, I really use music like as self-expression, like I told you. That's why that's the only reason why that shit bothered me. Like, man, the shit niggas be going through behind the scenes ain't cool. So like, this shit ain't cool, bro. For people to even like want this, you crazy as fuck. But that's why I even try to come off as a regular person every day and not still dress the same and all this shit. Like talk to normal people. Cause I just want people to know all this shit is just normal. Just be normal. Just be yourself. Then you could be just like a rapper without rapping. Just be your fucking self. I don't know when fucking record labels start offering us money. Honestly, it just really was showing that it wasn't just going to nothing, you know? Like people was actually listening and it wasn't just click. Like people was listening. That's when I knew it was something special. Like, and it wasn't just nothing and it wasn't just another fucking group of niggas doing or want to be rappers or something. Get my fucking dad off my ass. He can stop trying to tell me to get a job because that's not popping. I've been had tattoos on my face. So he can stop telling me to try to get a job for when that's out. I'm not doing that. Motherfucking, I got like an outlet. Like I finally got to somewhere to where I can strive for comfortability making music, like mentally and physically.
In order to get to the next level, Shoreline meets with TK and Picasso, who are managing Ron Ron. They know they can make the music, but now they need the structure and someone with business savvy in their corner.
Man, TK a fast talking motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't saying it as he'll get over on you. He just talk fast because his mind be so focused on a gang of big shit. Like, and you could tell, like, that's why he be so energetic to tell you shit, because he always thinking about some big shit. And he always pull through with this shit. It's amazing as fuck. That's what, I don't know. I don't even remember what the fuck he was talking about. But I remember him telling me that everything that's happening, he said it was gonna happen. I can tell you that. That's what we talked about, the shit that happened in 2018. And it happened, bro. Other than that, I can't tell you a word. I don't know.
Rob and the rest of Shoreline fly out to New York to meet with the labels. But to Rob, the trip is just a blur.
Bro, I wasn't thinking shit. I was on Xans. I was faded. Bro, I was faded, nigga. And I get there. I don't remember shit when I get there, right? We do all the, like, meetings and shit. I fall asleep in the Alamo meeting, like, snoring. We go to the Atlantic meeting. I'm just bored out trying to not go to sleep. So I'm just in there, like, nodding off. And then fucking came back here. I still don't remember shit because I go through TSA with a cup of lean on the phone, like walk through the metal detector on the phone. My sister like, pick me up from the airport. And then when I get to out the metal detector, my phone died. This is the only part I remember. My phone died and I threw it on the floor and I was like, fuck. And they're like, sir. I don't even remember the trip for all that. Honestly, I really don't. I wouldn't even wanted to hear that shit. I just like music. Like all the business part, that shit is like beyond me. It's like making music. Can I just make music and be an artist? Like I would have stayed in school if I would have like had to do all that shit. That's what managers and shit for.
They signed to Atlantic, but Rob feels no pressure. He's enjoying the fruits of his labor and everything that comes with it.
Fuck no, I don't feel pressure, bro. I'm creative. Fuck no. I love it. Like, you know, motherfuckers be getting signed and hate that they signed and fuck the label. Man, nigga, I love Atlantic. Nigga. Honestly. And I don't feel pressured at all. That shit just it's like a boost, if anything. Like, yeah, I'm signed, nigga. Fuck. Everybody wanted to suck my fucking dick. Be my bestest friend. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck, nigga. That was everybody's reaction. Just want to be my best friend, act like they been there for me. Ain't nobody did shit for me my whole life, bro.
As Rob continues to achieve success, the future looks bright. He's worked all his life to get to this exact moment. Rapping isn't just a job, it's his life.
We ain't start this sound. Everybody who making their own music in LA, they are the captain of their sound, bro. What we did is bring eyes to this side. Honestly, that's what we did. People want to see what's popping over here now. People are down to listen to the West Coast hit now. That's the only difference. But yeah, we the leaders of that. But we're not the leaders of this sound. We didn't start this sound. I don't know. That's why I said, we not the leaders of this sound, because I don't make the type of music that a typical person from LA is going to make. My shit's you could check any of my stats. It's not going to sound like it, period. If you even pay attention, I don't even like making that type of music. I make a whole different style of music. And I wouldn't even put a type of name on that. I just call it music. It's music to me. It's all music. You know what goals I want to achieve? I want to motherfucking... You know how DMX performed the Rough Rider anthem in front of 600,000 people? I want to be able to perform in front of that many people and they all rocking out to my shit. That's a goal I got in life. I'll be ready to die after that, bro. But it's that many people, like over 500,000 people rocking out to my shit at one time in one setting. That's my fucking goal, bro.
This episode of The Making of Shoreline Mafia is hosted and produced by me, Jonathan Mena. Executive produced by TK Kimbrough. Music by Sayer. Thank you to Rode Microphones for the equipment. We appreciate the support. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and rate. And let us know in the comments section what you thought about the episode. This has been a Made by Mena and R. Barron production.
Like, damn, I could go home and tell my dad, calm the fuck down, bro. I'm sorry. I make music. This is my job. Now what? That shit felt beautiful, bro.